Is the Ferrari F40 the ultimate 90s supercar that still holds its value today? Well, we're about to find out, and trust me, you're in for a ride. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're shifting gears into something legendary, the Ferrari F40. This isn't just a supercar, this is the supercar. Launched in 1987 and produced until 1992, it was the last car personally signed off by the man himself, Enzo Ferrari. Yeah, that's right, this beast carries the weight of Ferrari's heritage like no other. So, if you're wondering whether this 90s icon is still worth its jaw-dropping price tag today, buckle up, because we're about to explore everything from its killer design to its heart-pounding performance on the open road. Spoiler alert, you might be reaching for your checkbook by the end of this. Let's zoom out for a second and talk Ferrari. Founded in 1939, the brand has always been synonymous with one thing: speed. The F40 wasn't just built to go fast. It was Ferrari's way of saying, we own the road. It wasn't just competing with the Porsche 959 or the Lamborghini Diablo. It was the standard by which every other supercar was measured. Lightweight, raw, and with a design that looks just as fierce today as it did back then, the F40 brought the intensity of the racetrack straight to the streets. It wasn't about comfort. It was about conquering the asphalt. All right, let's pop the hood on this bad boy. What makes the F40 roar? A 2.9-litre twin-turbo V8 that pumps out 478 horsepower. Now, you might be thinking, hey, there are hot hatches with that kind of power today. But this isn't about numbers, my friend. It's about the experience. At just 2,400 pounds, this car is practically weightless, giving it a crazy power-to-weight ratio. It rockets from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. And can we talk about that design for a second? The sharp angles, the massive rear wing, and those pop-up headlights that scream, I'm a 90s icon. Top speed? A blistering 201 miles per hour. Back then, that was enough to melt your face off. Now, what's it like to actually drive an F40? Let me set the scene for you. It's raw, unfiltered, and completely unforgiving. No power steering, no fancy driver aids. It's just you, the machine, and whatever road you dare to take on. The steering? Razor sharp, the throttle, explosive, and the sound? Oh man, the growl of that V8 is something you feel in your bones. But here's the catch, it's not all easy going. Owning an F40 can be a labor of love. Parts are hard to come by, and when you do find them, they come with a price tag that might make you wince. And don't even think about a road trip. This isn't the car for packing luggage or running errands. It's built for one thing, the pure thrill of driving. How does the F40 stand up to its competition from the 90s? Let's pit it against the Porsche 959 and the Lamborghini Diablo for a second. Sure, the 959 had all the fancy tech, advanced for its time, and all-wheel drive made it easier to live with. The Diablo? Pure flamboyance with a growling V12 to match. But here's the thing, none of them offer the raw, visceral connection to the road that the F40 does. It's like Ferrari distilled every ounce of their racing heritage into this machine. Quick story time. I got to drive an F40 once. It was at a car event, and let me tell you, it was like stepping into a time machine. The moment you fire up that engine, it's not just a car, it's a sensory overload. Every vibration, every gear shift, every roar of the exhaust. It's like you're having a full conversation with the car. But here's the kicker. It's intimidating. You feel the history, the power, and the sheer audacity of the thing all at once. It's not just about speed, it's about forming a connection with a piece of automotive history. So, is the Ferrari F40 still the king of 90s supercars? Absolutely. It's not just fast, it's iconic. Yes, it's expensive to maintain, and yes, it's about as practical as wearing a tuxedo to the gym. But for anyone who's serious about driving, and I mean really driving, the F40 is a masterpiece that's as thrilling today as it was when it rolled off the line. I'd rate it a solid 9 out of 10. If you've got the passion and the budget, it's a no-brainer for your collection. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic supercar content. Next up, we're diving into a modern supercar that's making waves, so stay tuned. And hey, drop a comment below. Would you take the F40 for a spin? Or is it a bit too raw for your taste? Let's chat about it in the comments.